So apparently Kobe from Chainsaw Man is being compared a lot to Sakura from Naruto after the recent episode for being useless and screaming. In fact, she's worse than useless. She's like holding back the main character. You know what else? She's being sexualized a lot for like no reason. It's pretty cringe. Like, who made this edit? Who edited this news update? Like... Okay, so I saw this meme and it said the villain you hate is about to die, and then you hear their backstory and you get really sad. I'm a manga and webtoon author, and the reason we do this is actually a really cheap trick, is just to make your emotions go up and down as a reader, and then we trick you into thinking that that is good writing, when actually it's not good writing. Because if there's no foreshadowing that the character, the villain, like relatable or something like that, and then we just hit you out of nowhere with like a new backstory to get readers to empathize with the villain and then kill them off just to make you feel like an insane amount of emotions, that's cheap as fuck. They do that in a lot of series, like shonen series, like Demon Slayer, Sakamoto Days, Bleach. They do that all the time. It's mostly because a lot of serialized writers were kind of like writing on the fly with no plan, so it's a yikes. But good writing, you want to look at good villains, you want to look at like Death Note, Attack on Titan. These are villains that are consistent to their character and are kind of building over the course of the series, and you're not really surprised when they're evil or whatever it is. Or for Eren Yeager's sake in Attack on Titan, he turns bad, but we're not really surprised, but we're kind of surprised. That's good writing. The villain's about to die and you cram the backstory, that's not good. Japanese are just finding out why Yamate Kudasai term is popular overseas. Interesting title. I don't think it's the first time that the Japanese realized that we're degenerates over in the West. Basically, it means please stop it in Japanese, but the way that we use it in the West is like kind of sexualized. Like, I don't need to explain this meme. Anyway, here's some Japanese comments. Why do memes that come out of Japan always have to be related to porn? I feel proud to be Japanese. Nice. I've heard that the Japanese media are horrified by this. Honestly, I think that the foreign otaku is already more embarrassing than the Japanese otaku. Here are some other terms in the West that we took in Japan and just made them weird. Like, senpai is supposed to mean senior. We sexualized that shit. Oni-chan is supposed to be big brother, mostly used by sisters. Also sexualized as fuck. NTR is like a porn tag. I don't even want to explain this one. Bottom line is we're garbage. We're just garbage. So My Hero Academia is getting criticized for the mediocre animation in this new season, and a lot of them are comparing the manga panels to the anime. That's interesting because it's really hard to get the same amount of detail as the manga. But of course, everyone's comparing it to the manga. I think it's actually pretty rare that animation exceeds like the quality of the manga. That's probably because I make manga for a living. Anyway, this side by side is pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Also, there's no blood because they had to censor it. You know what Studio Bones is doing well? Mob Psycho. Disney's Strange World is set to lose $100 million at the box office. I've been noticing a lot of box office flops from the animation side of Disney, and part of it is because I have no idea what this is. I've seen a few marketing things here or there, but even then it failed to convey like what this was about and why I would see it over the 10 trillion pieces of content that are being released every single day. This could be amazing. I have no idea. I think they're not doing enough marketing, which is interesting because it's Disney. Like, why aren't you marketing? Gone are the days where we will just watch movies just because it's Disney released. There's a lot of competition in the content space, not just the content space, the attention space. You're here watching my TikTok or video instead of watching a movie, etc. It's tough. Marketing has never been more important for intellectual property projects. Anyway, losing 100 million, not surprised. I have no idea what this is. The fact that Avatar is coming back in 2022 has got me going crazy. Older design, the new stuff. Bro, is he naked? I don't know if he is, but he's shredded, bro. Here's a Zuko one. Oh, man, he's looking fine. And this is a Zuko and Mai poster from Avatar Studios. They're giving very anime vibes. A lot more anime than the original style. Not complaining, just observation. So Shifu is being adapted into a live-action movie by the John Wick creator. If you guys didn't know, John Wick is obviously known for its over-the-top, high-octane action. Shifu is exactly that, except it was a video game, so now seeing as a live-action would be crazy. So I'm sure you guys have heard that Disney is now investing a lot into the anime space, which is very exciting. I just think it's funny, some of their series though. Disney is licensing Tokyo Revengers Season 2. Like, just imagine you're scrolling through Disney Plus, you see Toy Story, and then you see Tokyo Revengers. Like, I think it's a good move for Disney to invest in anime. I just think it's funny. Takuhiko Inoue, who did Slam Dunk and Vagabond, wants to return to this famous manga, Vagabond. He said this in a recent interview where he said that he wanted to finish the story as soon as possible, but that there's still a lot to tell. Now, Vagabond arguably has some of the best art in like the history of manga. There's videos of Takuhiko Inoue like pretty much using a traditional paintbrush just to like create this manga. It's so good that most people argue that it can never be animated because the line work and the art is just so delicate and just Literally too good to be animated. Wait, it's very exciting that he's coming back to Vagabond. A lot of people are waiting on this. I know that he was working on another manga, Real, which is a wheelchair basketball manga, which I'm pretty sure is still going. So we'll see what he does with that.
Was lost.
Jojo Part 9 protagonist is going to be a descendant of Joseph Joestar. There's 9 parts already? I can't keep up anymore. Trigun's 3D animation looks amazing. One of my friends saw it early and they said that the animation was better than anything they've shown in the trailers. Tokyo Revengers Season 2 is going to be coming out. If you don't know what Tokyo Revengers is, it's teenage gang wars except everyone looks like they're 37 years old. And it's going to be on Disney Plus. Let's go. It follows the Christmas Showdown arc, which is really exciting, but it's just funny that's on Disney Plus. So Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King is only on Netflix and it comes out March 31st. I think that's really interesting that we're in this phase where streamers are fighting so much for content that they're licensing and creating original content for high profile intellectual property like Black Clover, and they're getting it exclusively on their platform. Like, that's crazy. Disney Plus just started licensing a bunch of anime. Netflix obviously has been doing a bunch of original anime as well. Imagine a world where we're gonna have like really popular anime like Naruto, Bleach, Black Clover, My Hero, whatever, and streamers are just creating original stories for each of those like properties. I love content, but I hate spending so much money every month on different sites. Finally, we know that Demon Slayer Season 3 comes out in April, and now we have a new trailer. It looks so good, dude. So Elden Ring won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and this kid somehow crashed their acceptance speech.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
I just find it funny how he was literally hiding in the background the entire time, just like sneaking, and no one noticed him. No one stopped him. He was just there the entire speech. What?
Do you right? Do it right?
Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in anime news and also what it's like to be a professional in the manga and webtoon space. If you're interested in reading any of my serializations and projects, the links are all in the description.